Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about Buddhism. Whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a Buddhist myself. I just find that the religion is super interesting. I think all religions are super interesting. But especially this one because there's no such thing as a higher power. There's no such thing as God in this religion. This religion is more about ending suffering and figuring out who you are, uh being in the present, uh having control of your thoughts and actions. So I think no matter who you are, even if you're an atheist, you could take a lot of things out of this religion. And from the research that I've done, this is what I know. So Buddhism, these are the core beliefs of Buddhism. There is the first core belief is accepting that suffering exists and that pain is everywhere. No matter who you are in this world, you're gonna suffer and you're gonna face pain. Uh, Number two, the second core belief is the origin of pain is our desires. We feel pain because we desire things. Let's say if you feel pain from whatever, like let's say you feel pain from you got a bad love life or something like that. Well, you feel that pain because you have the desire to be loved in the first place. Let's say you feel pain because you can't find a job. Well, you have the desire to find a job, which is why you feel pain if you can't find one. The third core belief is that there can be an end to suffering. And this is the stage of enlightenment. When a human reaches enlightenment, they don't feel suffering anymore because they're that mentally strong. Like they don't feel sorrow. So those are three core beliefs in Buddhism. And now I'm going to be talking about the Eightfold Path. So Eightfold Path is basically the path that you should take in life according to Buddhism. The thoughts that you should have, the path you should take, how you should act. So I'll be going over that. The first one is the it's called right view. So that's accepting that karma exists. If you treat other people badly, they're gonna treat you badly. If you do bad things in the world will treat you badly. And I feel like that makes sense. That's how the universe works. If you do bad things will come at you. If you do good things, then good things. Like people will help you out if you are good to them. If you're bad to someone, they'll try to harass you, whatever the case is. And that's how I think the universe typically works. The second one is right resolve, and that's uh, the religion is saying that you should dedicate your life to loving others selflessly and a life full of compassion. The third one is right speech. It's basically you shouldn't lie, you shouldn't gossip, and you shouldn't be rude to other people. The fourth one is I have trouble reading my handwriting. The fourth one is right conduct. It's basically you shouldn't injure others, you shouldn't steal, and you shouldn't have sexual desires. Now, oh, there's more. Is there? Uh, no, that's it. You should have sexual desires. Now, for sexual desires, I feel like it's human nature to have those. We were just created that way biologically. But at the same time, I do 100% agree that you should have control over your sexual desires. This should be to a point where if you put your mind to it, you should have that control over your mind where you don't have sexual desires. So yeah, with that, I agree as well. And there's the fifth one is right livelihood. You should only desire to possess what is essential to live life. Your way of living should be ethical and compassionate. Now, I kind of disagree with you should only desire to possess what is essential to live life. I feel like there's nothing wrong with desiring more than what you need. Like we need food, we need shelter, we need water, like all those things. Like yeah. But I think the big thing in here is the desire shouldn't be so strong that it takes your desire. Like, let's say if you have a desire to be a millionaire, that desire itself shouldn't take control of you and affect your happiness. Like, oh, if I don't make a, if I'm not a millionaire, I can't be happy. If I don't find love in this life, I can't be happy. I think you should have control over those desires. It's okay to desire more, but I think you should have control over those desires for sure. Um, and the sixth one is right effort. So that right effort is basically you should be able to see your mental state and stop impure and negative thoughts, including ill will towards others. And you should not have worry and doubt. And you should focus on stopping negative thoughts before they even rise. So right effort is basically it's all about having control over your thoughts. Uh, there's uh, there's this one quote. It's like you can't change what's happened to you, but you can change how you go about it, how you think about it. So it's super important, in my opinion, to have uh control over your thoughts because your thoughts shape your perspective, and your perspective is essentially how you see life. If you have a bad perspective on life, you're gonna suffer a lot. If you have a good perspective on life, you have a positive attitude, you're gonna be way better off. So that's basically right effort. The seventh one is right mindfulness, and that's basically focus on meditation to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Especially in nowadays, like we got so many distractions. We got a phone, we got laptops everywhere, we got screens everywhere, social media, alcohol, marijuana, all these things are so accessible to us. And all these things, it's so easy when you're going through a hard time in life to depend on these things to escape reality. But the truth is that depending on alcohol, like depending on drugs, social media, all these things to escape reality, that's not really gonna help your situation. It might be like a it might help you in like the short term, like yeah, it just distracts you and everything, but it doesn't help you from it doesn't help your problems at all. So that's where meditation is very important, where you're in a state where you're very aware of your thoughts, you're away from all distractions, and it's just you and your thoughts, and you're able to figure yourself out a lot more, who you are. I think that's super important. So that's right mindfulness. And the last one is right concentration. It's basically a culmination of all the other seven ones. And yeah, so those eight things, that's the eightfold path. And that's basically how you should approach it explains how you should approach life and facing that problem. So yeah, that's what I understand from Buddhism so far. Hopefully, this might spark an interest in you guys of doing more research about Buddhism. I definitely will myself. I'm trying to figure out who I am, how I think, what I can do to help myself feel better and get myself out of uh, a hole in life. And I think, yeah, so I've been trying to figure out more about myself, who I am, who I want to become, my purpose in life. And I think Buddhism has really uh, helped me get closer to finding out all those things. So thank you for listening. Have a great day, guys.